Hey y'all, come on. I'm getting set up. Hey y'all, I'm getting my skillets hot. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna put my potatoes on the back, but we're gonna do potato poncho. Potato poncho is a little something I put together my way, and I use a combination of things. We're gonna get started. Some of y'all, I've made it with you before. Let me rinse these potatoes real quick. Take the water off. We're gonna make these potatoes. We're gonna cook them quick today, though. We're not gonna do them like we normally smash them because I'm gonna get in and get out of here. I'm gonna make this a quick cook. So we're gonna get another skillet. Our mama's comfort cookie. Tracy K. Mitchell. I don't typically come live that often on a lot of the different channels, but I decided to show myself. So hey YouTube, hey Facebook, my regular, and hey TikTok. And so I am going to demonstrate my potato poncho. But today, like I said, I'm going to do it just slightly different. I'm going to show you the ingredients. We're going to do the potatoes a little different than we normally do them. All right? So we're going to put a little grease in the skillet back here. We're going to work on our potatoes here. We're going to work on our ground beef here. So I took the potatoes today and I diced them, right? Because we're going to be kind of in a hurry. And so we have potatoes, which is called the potato poncho. And we use bell peppers. And we use onions, okay? And we will use onions with the potatoes. We're going to fry them just a little bit. Not completely done, all right? And then we're going to use ground beef. We're using a family pack of 90% ground beef. You can use whatever you want. We're going to use some queso cheese, cheddar cheese. We're going to use mozzarella cheese. We're going to use taco packets. We're going to use ranch dressing. I'm just getting out of church. We had a good service. We're going to use ranch dressing. And we're going to use my ragu flavor that I like to use. We're going to combine everything. And we're going to get it in the oven. And we're going to use a little more mozzarella. I'm going to show you my little steps that I do. And we're going to keep it simple. When you get through with this and you get it out the oven, you can top it with some sour cream, with some jalapeno peppers. It is good. I eat mine with crackers. This is Super Bowl Sunday. So this is something easy and simple to do, and light and not too heavy. All right. So that's coming along good. I know this skillet gets hot quick. So to this skillet, we're going to add us some oil. You can use canola oil or vegetable oil. Just don't add a lot of oil. All right? You're not going to add much at all. You see? Just a little bit goes a long way. Just a squishy bit. All right? We're going to let that come to. We're going to add some onions. Just a squishy bit, because we're going to use some in here. We're going to sweat these onions. You see like you hear the sizzle? Woo. Onions make your house smell like you really can too. Little bell pepper. Y'all know Belle. She a pepper onion. Yes, yes, yes. You know, it is when you sweat your onions in a cast iron skillet, you just seasoning your skillet. So we're gonna put some, and over here we're gonna add just a little butter, just a little butter. All right. So we're gonna get this going. And you know these hot plates do what they want to do. So if this hot plate don't move quick, we're gonna shift to the back. But we're gonna sweat these just a second, and then we're gonna add the ground beef in. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my everything green. We let the grease get hot. I have my own line of seasoning. and it's called Everything Green. And it's everything because you can use it on what? On everything. All right? And now we're going to start incorporating. And you, listen, I don't know who told y'all to wash ground beef, but it's not that serious. The heat going to cook whatever on this ground beef off. You know the FDA tell you not to wash no meat. No, don't rinse any. Cross-contamination. Now, I clean my oxtails, and I clean my chicken, and I rinse off my pork chops and stuff like that. And I clean my neck bones because they still have a lot of fat and dirt on them. But I don't ground beef. All right? And if you do, that's nothing wrong with that. That's your baby. I'm not trying to make you conform to my world. Or transform by the renewing of your mind. All right? So as y'all come in, hit like, share. On TikTok, tap the hearts. All right? And I'm new to TikTok. Thank y'all. And some of you, I'm a gifter to some of you on TikTok. Thank you over here on YouTube. My super chat. So if you do want to super chat me, but hit the thumbs up. And Facebook, sprinkle me, baby, sprinkle me. That means to share. It's all good. Okay. Hello, everybody. And come on in. Well, the table is spread. If y'all tap the screen, more people, it'll get out. I'm new. Very new. Real new. Okay. But you'll enjoy this cook. All right? Now, everything, I'm going to put it on here. Put it on everything. Now, I'm going to show you something else I do, too. Now, this is 90% ground beef. So, what I do is I don't wait till the end of my cook and add my taco seasoning because I want it to cook inside my ground beef, right? Okay. That's one thing. Another thing is I don't even add my tomato sauce because I need it in this ground beef. You know why? If you cook your tomato sauce in your ground beef, it's going to turn it into taco meat. It's going to separate it, change the texture. So we're going to go ahead and do some stuff over here. We're going to add these potatoes. Turn it down. You're going to get these potatoes right. And now you're going to get these potatoes doing what they need to do. And we're not going to cook them all the way. You will get to see them as they take off. And we're going to add some everything green. And I'm real known on Facebook, y'all. TikTok world. People know me on Facebook. I'm a content creator mostly on Facebook. Alright? Next thing you want to do is I'm going to go ahead and add some of my sauce. If you ever want to break down your ground beef to look like taco meat, add your tomato sauce in it before it starts cooking. Alright? You'll still have enough to use later. But that will make a world of a difference. It's going to turn your ground beef real soft and mushy like you get it at Taco Bell, right? So since this is a Mexican or Tex-Mex mixed dish, you want to kind of do that. And it's just going to break it down. And it's going to be so nice and tender. All right? What you need? Thank you for the super chat, Jeanette. I appreciate it. I thank you for all your support. Come on in, Facebook. Slowly but surely. Is that what you choose? YouTube, and we've got TikTok over here.
Where?
All right. I say, hey, Stephanie, come on in. They say, hey, Avery on TikTok. Thank you for speaking.
Jeanette is that TikTok? What is this one?
This is YouTube. Come on in. Facebook? Thank you, YouTube, for being in. And then Facebook is over here. Thank you, Facebook. All right. So I'm going to hope this takes off so I don't have to move all my cameras. But if I have to, I will. Y'all come on in. And y'all, I do sit because of my back. Here, Avery. Put this
in the seat. You know what I looked at yesterday for your kitchen? Instead of using those ones, so you can sit there down right there and eat and you just fall over, they have these like little mini seats, like the thing, you know, the rolling bee chairs when you play video games, but different.
They have those?
Yeah, they have those, but in the kitchen version.
Oh.
I saw an orange one with black and white.
Really?
I'm gonna read the comments. Okay?
Okay. We're gonna add a little pepper. We're gonna add a little salt. And I'm just gonna get these slightly done.
They said good morning, afternoon.
Hello. It's morning somewhere. I think it's still morning in Alaska. Okay, and now this is taking off. So
they say hello.
Hello.
On this one.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Hey, Facebook, my regulars.
How do you go live on this one?
They are all set up like that. But let me do my cook, okay? You can ask me all the questions I get finished. Okay. So basically, adding that tomato sauce is going to make this meat become so, just like taco meat. You won't have it looking, it's going to be really soft. All right? And so as it gets ready to take off, because now remember, I'm using a, this is a Quizner hot plate right here. But if I had you, this will probably be almost done, and we're going to switch it over. You know, we'll be switching over in just a minute to get this done a little quicker. But remember, we got a couple of more steps to do. So we just getting started. Amy, will you look over there and give me one of my aprons out the drawer? We just getting started real good. I hope y'all are having a blessed Sunday. And is any of y'all having Super Bowl parties? Is anybody having a Super Bowl get together? And if so, who is your favorite team? Is it the Giants?
They said hello.
Is it the Chiefs? Do y'all want them to win a third time? Who do you think gonna bring it home today? I know as we prepare to celebrate with our friends, and a lot of the guys are getting together, you know, the natural thing to do is to have food that's finger food, you know? You know, like have queso dip, you know, and have sliders, have this potato poncho, add this to your list. So we have done bell peppers, and we've done onions in here, and we put a taco packet in here, and we also have added, we're going to add one more taco pack as it breaks down, and we just added the tomato sauce. Now let me tell you something. Some ground beef is going to be greasy. You know why? Because if you buy 25 ground beef, it's going to be full of grease. So this right here, you may have to wait because you're going to accumulate a lot of grease. All right? And you'll have to drain it, and you can add a little water. You don't want to add that much water anyway to your taco meat. All right? So let me get over here real quick. These potatoes are just getting basically tossed around with a little heat to make them just become a little more relaxed as we put this together. They won't be done because it's going in the oven. So you don't have to cook your potatoes all the way done. You don't have to cook them to a mush. Now what I normally do with these, I use them whole potatoes, like red potatoes, I take them, I rub some butter garlic on them, and then I smash them, and then we lay them in the pan, and that's how we build it up. I'm just doing it a little quicker because I have things I got to do today. So, yes, I got some things I got to do. I'm trying to get some things done. So I'm trying to move expeditiously. I'm just like y'all. You know, we be having things to do. People to see, places to go. All that wonderful kind of stuff. Ain't that what we say? I got things to do and people to see and places to go. And this one is going to be real simple. Depending on so what I'm going to do is do a switch out so y'all can see the potatoes. I'm going to move the potatoes because they don't really have to
Mama, she said hi.
Now I'm going to put this on the eye, bring the potatoes over here because I want this to hurry up.
Oh, I didn't even notice she had that underneath, Mom. The thing that is the...
Yes, you did, because I told you I'm keeping it here to protect my,
Miss Tiffany!
But what I need you to do, Avery, I need you to go on, because I'm on 3 different platforms, okay? Let me do this, and then you can come back later, okay?
Bye, Miss Tiffany.
Thank you.
And hi, Miss Tiffany.
She know you love her, she love you.
Say hi, Miss Tiffany.
Y'all, that's my daughter. For some of y'all that may not know. And God has been so good to me and my baby. She coming along real good. My baby has ADHD. And she has a little learning problem. As far as she's learning though. She's just learning differently. She's learning how to read. She's just reading a little slower than her age, and her, you know, her mindset is a little bit slower. But you know what? Love covers a multitude, don't it? That's neither here nor there. Because I feel like this, you accept people for who they are, or you keep moving. And I'm one of them, I'm a mama bear on that. I feel like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You mess with one of mine, mess with one of yours. I know we're supposed to turn the other cheek. Sometimes you run out of cheeks. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't know which one you want before you get out the door. So these are just like fried potatoes and onions today. Plain and simple. Fried potatoes and onions. I got some salt on here. I got some pepper. I got everything green. I got bell peppers and I got onions. Please do not expect me to be a cook that's going to sit here and chop up. Y'all know I done cut my finger one time. I am not a sous chef. I did not go to culinary school. Cooking is not my degree. It's something I love to do. I didn't go to school to learn how to be a baker. I stayed in the kitchen with my mama and my grandmama. I learned the old school way, the hard way. I cooked the old school way. I feel like sometimes people over-season their stuff, over-season their meat, but I ain't got to eat it. But you won't get it over here. Simple, easy cooking, down-to-earth, country style cooking. I'm from Georgia. This is how I do it. And is my Tex-Mix on Mexican food. Now, once we get this where I want it, we finna now move and put this in a glass pan. All right? And what we gotta do, we gotta take this queso chip, cheese, and we're gonna take a little sour cream, and we're gonna mix these together, and we're gonna incorporate, all right? And we got our ranch, all right? And then we got our cheese. And that's how we're going to do it. And you put it in the, listen, for parents that's in a hurry and you don't have a long time to do a whole lot of things, put this stuff in the oven. You can put this in a crock pot once you prep it. Put that in that crock pot, layer it, and leave it. Turn it on low. And when you get home from work, you can dip your children out some food. And you can, because I'm telling y'all, I've been saying it on my Facebook page. We about to live together. I said it was gonna take it for us to make it. That we were gonna have to live together. It ain't no question. How his rent is, how is everything, it's not, it's just not feasible. You can live out on your own, you can do it as long as you can do it. But I'm here to tell you, don't have no pride. Come back to mama's house. I told my older ones, y'all can come home whenever y'all want to. Y'all can sell and use that money as a nest egg for your future. And y'all know I'm gonna have to get y'all in on this ground beef. Especially TikTok. This is their first time seeing it. So first I'm gonna start with TikTok, and I'm gonna bring y'all over TikTok. I'm gonna bring y'all over to see what I'm doing. So y'all can witness what I'm doing. Alright? So what I'm doing over here, baby, I'm changing this ground beef. Okay? I'm changing it. You see? Just by adding that tomato in there, I'm breaking it all the way. That tomato sauce, it's gonna make it just like you done went over there to Taco Bell. That's what happens when you break it down. Y'all see? Wow. Thank y'all for coming and watching my channel. Humble beginning. There was a content creator last night. She told me, she said, go live. All right. All right. So that's what's going on. Y'all have to help me with some of these things. I don't understand what's going on. All right. So anyway, that's what's going on. As you can see, these are the potatoes that I'm doing, and I'm about to turn them off. Well, let me turn this around. Let me see. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing over here. So I'm going to turn that off before I get in trouble. Because I don't know what I did. And I turned that thing off. I saw restriction and I turned it off. I'm not quite sure what I did. But you know I'm going to find out. It said I could turn it off or keep going. You know what? I got some viewers. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I'm not going to show no brands anymore. Y'all, I got money over here. I got 10,000 diamonds over here. I got $100 over there. I don't know how to get it off. All right, so this is it, y'all. I'm gonna start my live over on TikTok, but baby, I don't know. All I can think of. Let me see what my cousin said. Hello. Hey. I'm cooking. I ain't cooked nothing yet. I didn't cook no soul food today. No. I'm on my Facebook live. You wanna call you back? I love you. Bye. Yeah, she thought I cooked soul food today. I normally do, but I didn't today. Y'all, oh my God. I gotta learn that thing. So basically, I guess I can't show brands. Hey girl, I can't, Gwen, you gotta come look at my TikTok. They said restricted. Restrictions, not restricted. I could still go live.
You gotta follow the guidelines.
What was the guideline? I wasn't supposed to show no, like name brand stuff?
No, that shouldn't, no, that shouldn't.
Well, that's what they said. I think. Look at it. I left it open for you. I should have just waited. I don't know. It just popped up.
You good, mommy?
Uh-huh. I'm learning, y'all, and I don't want to ask nobody. I don't need no favors, no pushes, no pumpers, no nothing. Cause at the end of the day, I did my first one by myself. I did my YouTube by myself. I did my Instagram by myself, and I'm gonna do this by myself. I gotta just know what I can and can't show and do. Now they said on TikTok, unless somebody over there is sending fake, reporting my page fakely. Cause you know I got a lot of people on Facebook don't like me, not cause I did nothing, but because I am successful on Facebook.
This, it's just talking about diamonds.
No, let me show you the other page. That's how many. I don't know. I had that much. Huh. Look right here. Hold on.
Life.
Right here, see?
Hi guys.
So what we gonna, don't put your hand in my video. So what we're gonna do is finish cooking and put it together and get it in the oven. And I'll have to figure that out. I'll go over there and ask questions with the people that I be help shooting for and see if they can help me. Now these potatoes is out. That's as far as I want these done. We're gonna continue this cook with y'all. So we're gonna take some of these potatoes and we're gonna go ahead and start incorporating. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't doing nothing. We just got started good.
Mommy, so you put both of them together, then put them in the oven?
I'm putting it all together. I'm putting it in the
Did
oven.
you go live with this one?
Huh?
With this? What did you go live on?
What I'm cooking with now?
But Tiffany said good.
No.
With Tiffany?
Get my card. Get my phone card, please.
But I didn't show them but the like seasonings and stuff.
I don't understand why everybody shows seasonings online. So.
And I didn't really show much, you know, just a little bit. I probably should have just waited till you was here. You tired? She ain't even had a chance to eat but breakfast. Because I'm cooking dinner now.
I love organs.
So your leg hurt.
My heart rate was out. I just left the hospital.
You had to go to the nurse now?
So dehydrated. I'm like, I'm drinking plenty of water. I don't know how I'm not
I did that shot. I can't take it with your heart. I'm surprised they gave it to you. I am very surprised. Exactly. That's why I'm surprised that they would let you take that. Because you know you're not going to die.
That's what I'm saying. Even my intake,
see
my
that
water
water
intake has
bottle?
been crazy because I
Poncho,
switched back over to what you had us doing. The the Kool-Aid packs and our waters and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Staying
I've
off
been
of all
off
that
of
other
soda
stuff.
for
Right.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So this water.
Maybe you just not gonna do it as much as you want to. I don't know.
Pick up.
I don't know, but I know sometimes it's not that easy to.
You always got something going on. I said, as long as I do my predictions before I start it.
Well, I'm talking. You know, tell me, take it and keep it. Yeah, you just know what you can do.
Min Miller.
Always something.
That's what's good. And then
Good afternoon.
Go back the window. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all for the stars. I appreciate it. Listen, y'all, I am learning. I'm gonna turn these cameras around and talk to y'all for a second while I take me a little break. I'm turn y'all both around. I'm learning how to I'm learning how to work TikTok.
you ain't posting nothing that's incorrect.
And I didn't do nothing.
That's somebody.
But I guarantee you it's some of these people that's been blocked on Facebook reported my video on TikTok.
Out loud, because you ain't did nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
they reported my live. I ain't did nothing wrong.
Because I cook with all these
And they gonna
seasons.
review it and it'll be fine. I just didn't want to get another restriction. Y'all see what I'm saying? Because I don't go live over there. But I did find out that people can start reporting your videos just like they do over here. They start reporting your video. It's so sad. And I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? I know the people that it is, right? And it's sad. Because see, some people need these platforms. They gotta have it. Like they don't have nothing else. They went to college, they went to school, they don't have nothing else. They didn't have nothing. They came on here to get something.
I'm going to start my book.
Oh. I'm about to wash my hands. My baby ready to start her savings. She ready to start her savings. I'm so proud of you. I ain't showing with. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna have it ready. Mother, is your Bluetooth on? Nope. Now they messing up my sound. Nope. My Bluetooth is not on. I don't have a Bluetooth on this phone. I don't know what's wrong with my sound. I don't have it. But I know, what I do know is, I know that people will try to mess it up. And this is, your volume is messing up. I don't know why.
I gotta be up early. Go tell your sister.
I don't know.
I'll take y'all to do something next week.
But I can end this and come back, Facebook, if y'all want me to. Hey, Willie. Does my sound good? Your sound's fine on Facebook. Okay, thank y'all. Well, I was just telling y'all, I was just trying out TikTok, and somebody reported my page, and it said it was inappropriate things being shown. So I have already put a rebuttal against that, their decision call. I'm just cooking, right? And I got to learn how to reset. Instead of ending it, I should have reset. And if I would have reset, I could have kept going. But I didn't know how to do that. Right? So, Demadre, you're going to have to come out and come back in. They say they hear me fine. So, being said, I'm going to continue to learn it. And I'll probably keep uploading my videos until I figure it out. Because let me tell you something. Some people went over there acting a fool. They was dancing and carrying on. Y'all, I turned my camera on and I almost had 100 people on TikTok. Just like that.
Tell you what, don't drive with it. Like how you get
Right,
on
I know
Facebook,
that. I know that. And they
Instagram.
said if you do put a green screen up.
Yeah.
But why would they let somebody do? But another content creator told me just when people try to do a restriction, hit reset, you know, and it'll start it over. And it'll send it back out to the people.
It's fine. Get your cup.
The Madre, it's not me starting my live. You gotta go live on. How did I get restricted for starting a live? I got the people. I got 3,100.
Hey, what you doing? That my name, don't worry down. Well, I'm coming in.
I gotta go. I'm leaving by 6 in the morning.
Where you going?
Gotta do the test in the morning.
Get you some rest. Next week they'll be out on the 40. I love you. All right, y'all. But it'll be all right. I'll get to go back over there. I'm gonna give them time. Yeah, I had to pray for her. She's sick, y'all. She don't feel good. She's trying to work, but her heart rate is taking off, and it's just messing up with her. Yeah, he did, Gene. He told Willie and everything what he had done.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
Kai, I knew.
The Madre, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody else say my sound is fine. My sound is fine. I don't know what to tell you, baby. I haven't started it over. So y'all ready to finish cooking? Y'all ready to finish cooking this meal? Yeah, there was nothing wrong. It's somebody from here went over there to report my page. And they probably got people to go report it. Y'all get what I'm trying to say to y'all? Listen, I'm going to tell y'all. Almost everybody I put on this game, they have betrayed me. I promise you that. And I'm trying to show y'all something. People get mad, but I had everything I had before I come on here. And I had a career. You can't get mad when people know how to be successful and do their stuff. You can't be upset when people know what to do. You do it. If you want to show who you are and don't pattern your life after nobody else, you do it. You want to YouTube, you get out there and figure out what you're going to do, and you do your YouTube. You want a Facebook page, you get out there and do what it's going to take for people to draw your attention. I teach Bible study. Do you have to teach it? No. I listen to gospel music, go to church, pay my tithes. I pray, I fast. Do you do it? You don't have to do it. You don't. You're not me and I'm not you. Okay? I do what works for me and my household. I do what got me up out the bed of affliction. That's what I do. And I did it. And I'll do it again. And when God told me to turn my camera on, I went viral. And God is working it out right now so I can get my original page back. That's got 460 something people. So what I'm saying to you is, it's okay, but let's get back into our cook. Everybody ain't gonna like you. And everybody ain't gonna be your friend. I'm telling you, doggone it, if I was a cuss, I'd say it like this. I'd be like, listen here, everybody ain't gonna like you. And everybody ain't gonna be your friend. You got to shoot, bang, boom, bop, and cut them again. Hey. But I used to do some things that was not good, and I choose not to do them no more. So I'm not going to be your cussing cook. I'm not going to be your crook, and I'm not going to kiss your butt. I'm not going to lick your tail. I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to do it well. And we're going to get back in this kitchen. We're going to finish this dish. Then you can go on about your business with that bull and that. All right? All right? All right. And by the way, when I get through learning TikTok, and when I get through uploading my video, when I get through finding out what to do, there ain't gonna be stopping. There ain't gonna be no stopping me now, because TikTok lets you get away with stuff that Facebook and YouTube won't. So somebody was reporting, but God eyes is everywhere, and when He get through with you, and when things start to flip on you, and your life get turned upside down, baby, uh, uh. Get ready for it. Because your arms are too short to box with God. Now let me turn this around so we can put this dish together, because they tried to mess up my cook. Rosemary, I was going to put it down to the ground, but I can't take it low today. All right? Avery, leave me alone now, please. Turn your phone down. Demadre, you do not know. Let me turn this around, y'all. Let me turn it around. Demadre done put it on other people. Hold on. He don't even know. Let's get finished. Let's get finished with this cook. Pull you around so y'all can see me real good. I like the way you do it, like third. I love it when you do it like third, like third. I like it when you do it like third. I love it when you do it third. So what we're going to do is scoop some of the ground beef off here, right here. Yep. It's finished. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to shake it on him. I'm going to show it to y'all. How it crumbled up. Take a little bit at a time. Like I said, it's all depending on what you use. Everybody can't afford 90%. That's your business too. So basically, this is what I did. So we got ground beef and we got potatoes, right? We're going to add us some ranch on here.
Yeah.
Let me try to open it, because
You need help?
Avery,
Huh?
come on, muscle woman. I saw somebody say we opened this stuff up the wrong way anyway.
You open it up the side way, then you push the thing on the side. Look, right?
I see myself.
Hi, people.
I just do it like this. So you're going to put a little ranch. Hey, give me a bowl.
What type of bowl?
Oh, there. Put your little ranch.
One of these bowls?
And look,
Hold on, let me get a cleaner bowl.
I'm going to use, you can use regular sauce. This is
I love that sauce. You use that with the
spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti. You remember how me and Nuki first
Put a little
learned
bit of
how
that
to
in
make
there.
spaghetti?
You basically going to treat it like a lasagna. Hey,
Yeah.
I need you to do this though.
What?
Go put this queso dip in the microwave for me.
Okay, that's queso dip.
Queso cheese.
Eat that queso cheese.
I know you love it too.
Food almost done.
Almost, I'm gonna put it in the oven. It won't take long when you get in the oven.
How much more?
Everybody don't know.
I said
Hey.
250.
It'll be ready when it's ready. What I tell you. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I'm planting them this week.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You plant them?
Uh-huh. I put that in cheese. In the
Where you
microwave.
gonna put it?
Let it melt. And so then we're gonna take
Put it at what time?
put it on like 1.5 minutes. So you're just gonna spread that like that.
9 minutes. Starting now.
Then we're gonna put a little queso cheese in here. And we're gonna put some sour cream. And we're gonna stir that together. And then we're gonna put some of our mixed cheese and orange cheese in here. You know what I'm talking about? And then we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna top it off with cheese. Y'all, our message was really good today. All right. And the thing about it is, if you don't have no joy, you don't have no strength. And I don't care what nobody say. I've never seen nobody that don't have no joy, have strength to barely want to get up and do the things they need to do to make their life easier. And when you ain't got it and you try to mess around with other people, that's an evidence that you don't have it. When you try to mess up stuff to make yourself be the person, to make yourself be the top person, then that's a sign. Because a fool will take the roof from his own head. And I didn't write that. That's word. Put you some cheese in here because we're going to do this again. We're going to put the rest of the potatoes on there. We're going to get that. I'm going to stir it up. And you can mix your sour cream and your queso together if you want to. Today, I'm just kind of doing my own thing on this. No, I got some more. Let me see.
You want like that?
Let me stir it first.
And then put it in there in the microwave.
It's gotta go in there just a little bit. Let me do this first.
Another 1 minute.
Hey, look in that drawer and get me some more cheese. I know I got some open before I open
This cheese?
Yeah, and some mozzarella cheese. And so, yeah, and then you see the yeah.
I love that cheese. That's what I used last time to make my
So
mozzarella.
you can use Velveeta cheese. You can use this cheese. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it. I was not doing so good before the enemy got in my way. I'm gonna put that in there. But you know, I don't worry. My husband tell me this all the time. He said, baby, and that's one thing I forgot to do because I was distracted. But I got an idea. But my husband said, baby, the devil love to take your joy. He love it, he love it, he love it. He said that all the time. He said, you don't have to worry about it. But if you got strength, he ain't gonna take it. But he love it. He ain't gonna never stop trying because he know his fate is already made. Well, I have forgot one more pack of mine, but I added it to this set so it'll balance out. And the reason why I didn't put a lot of salt and stuff, because this stuff right here, if you don't get reduced, this got a lot of sodium in it. He often say that, he said, the devil ain't gonna attack nobody that ain't prayed up, stayed up, that ain't fasting, that ain't seeking ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. He is not coming after nobody that he already got. See, people are convinced I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it over him. But I want the rewards of those that's trying to be and do what the word say. And now we got a new strategy. Oh, you know, that ain't really real. They used it for this and they used it for that. There is nothing wrong with improving your inner man. But you want the same reward somebody else get, but you want to do what you want to do and then say it don't apply to you.
Yeah, that's
if you gonna do the word, it's gonna apply to you. If you ain't gonna do the word, then you absolutely positively right. It don't apply to you because you ain't trying to do what it say do. That's it. And that's all. And that is the God and honest. That's the God and honest truth. I could sit here all day long. I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. You can put your money in a bag with holes in it if you want to. I, for one, ain't gonna take no chance on my life. Baby, I can't stand for it when it's hot enough right now. This can be the summer for me. I can't take extreme heat. I can't never live in Florida. Never say never, but that's one reason why I didn't ever want to live in Florida. Too hot for me. Too hot for me. Add you some more. You can add half of it in now. But to each his own. But I ain't gonna never sit around here and think that, oh, just cause I don't want it to be, it ain't. It is. Just say you ain't gonna apply it. Don't try to come trap nobody else up and make us lose out because you don't want it. It's just like somebody you don't want to do right in school. You don't want to go to school. You don't want to go to college. You don't want to do none of that. And so you want to come in class and be the class clown I'm adding some sour cream on top. You want to be the class clown. I normally mix this, but the way I'm doing it today, it'll be all right. You want to be the class clown, and here it is. You interrupting my education. You want to come in and make the teacher have to leave out and get onto you all these times and tell you to sit down over and over and over. Sit down, Leroy. Sit down, Leroy. You don't want to sit down. Leroy, leave out the class. And everybody saying, come on, Leroy, you holding up the class. You holding up the line. Leroy, we gotta wait. We not gonna move. We not gonna walk. This line is not gonna move until Leroy quit talking. Quit talking, Leroy. We ready to go eat. We ready to go to lunch. Leroy don't care. Leroy don't care. Leroy get off that bus when he get home. Leroy ain't doing no homework. Leroy hit them streets. And we all know we know some Leroys. So these potatoes, you can cook them all the way if you can keep them from getting smushed, but I didn't cook mine all the way because it's gonna cook in the oven, okay? And you're gonna repeat the same thing over again. So Leroy gonna keep on till he mess around and get everybody in the class in trouble because his future don't look too bright. And if you probably go find Leroy now, he's standing on that same corner that he got off on every day. Leroy standing on that corner. And asking you, man, you done changed. I change. I get sick when you start doing good for yourself, people start telling you, you ain't the same person. Well, what changed about you? You ain't even been around. Every time people start doing good for themselves, folks want to say you brand new. Honey, bye. Ain't nobody brand new. Everybody don't have to keep doing the same thing you won't stop doing. Nobody have time for that. Silly rabbit tricks is the key. You want to keep doing it. You keep doing it. Keep living that lifestyle. Don't nobody want to be in no ground early because you can't keep wanting to do stuff and still out of convenience stores and you got the money, go boosting clothes. Don't nobody got no time for that. Don't nobody got no time for it. No, oh, you brand new now. Oh, you didn't used to act like that. Shut up now. Some people, you know, they season is going to be up because you ain't going to be doing all that stuff. So now we're going to bring it back over here again because I want to keep y'all set up. And I'm going to try to mix this sour cream with this cheese. See if I can do it like that. Well, you know what? Oh, this cheese hard enough to spread. Let me see if it's gonna make it hard. But huh? Okay, baby girl. Thank you for hearting me. Some people gonna be doing. I promise you, you better let your kids go off to school and everything. Some people gonna be doing the same thing. Some of their friends gonna be doing the same thing, struggling. And they're going to talk about you because you made your kids say yes ma'am, no ma'am, and yes sir, no sir. Y'all never saw my children come on here and get out of character for nothing nobody done to me. Because I teach mine to respect their elders. And my kids don't cuss in front of me and carry on and act no food in front of me. I don't party with them. I don't drink with them. I don't care what you do with yours. I'm telling you what I don't do with mine. So, hey, you don't like it? Too bad. I'm not going to change. I'm going to always be mama. It's an incentive that I'm my kids' friends. But I am their mother first. We're going to add some more ranch dressing on here.
Yummy.
Believe me, you're going to need it because it's going to cook into it. I like to be I'm honored to be my kids' mother. And as an incentive, I'm their friend. I ain't got time to be hanging with my kids. I ain't going clubbing with my kids. I wish I would. I wish I might. Yeah, but to each is to own. I don't care how grown you is. My granny taught me that. You ain't grown. Granny, man, I wish we had them grandmamas we used to have. My granny taught me, baby, you gonna always be a child under your mom. You ain't too grown to listen. You ain't too grown to learn. You're going to always have instructions in life. Always. Always. We're going to put some cheese on here. We're going to put some mozzarella cheese on here. We ain't never too old to learn. And it's a choice. If you don't want to curse and stuff in front of your parent, you don't have to. If you don't want to smoke weed in front of your parent, you don't have to. But if your parent telling you it's okay, pass the blunt, you gonna do it, and you gonna think ain't nothing wrong with it. And when you get with a young girl or a young guy whose parents done raised them with moral values and they don't do that, you're gonna have the hardest time, because they ain't gonna want to respect your parents. They're not gonna want to respect your mother and father. You're gonna be like, but come on and go. I don't want to go over your mama's house. I don't like your daddy. Your daddy think he this, he think he that. He's so educated. I don't like the way he talked to me, yo. I don't like how he talked down on me, yo. And what can we do? We can't do nothing, because we can't stop who our kids like. We cannot stop who they fall in love with. We can't stop it. And if you want any more sauces than what I put in here, then you can add more, right? We don't want to oversauce this dish. This dish is ready to go in the oven. I'm going to start this off with foil. Why? Because my potatoes need to keep steaming, and I don't want my cheese that's on top. I need to bring this close, y'all close in. I don't want the cheese on top to, I don't want it to get dark too quick. All right? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I ain't gonna mess up no kitchen. Y'all know me. Hold on. I'm gonna get this kitchen right. But I want y'all to look up on it. I didn't know if I would have stayed what my restrictions would meant to me. I don't know enough to say. Come on over here. But I know I wasn't gonna play around with it. So I just took myself off. Right. And I'll show them a video of how it turned out. Sometimes people do you a favor. I still got money. It was a lady on my live talking about greedy, money hungry, baby. Go get you some. Go get you some business. You can't stop it. You won't stop it. You didn't start it. You can't stop it. You won't stop it. You didn't start it. Okay? So we're gonna get this thing in the oven. And we got the oven set on 350. And it's gonna cook until it get done. I come and stick my fork in it to check my potatoes. Once my potatoes are soft, we ready to eat. Somebody may say, well, why you just didn't cook the potatoes all the way through and through? Because sometimes when you cook fried potatoes and onions, they start getting mushy. And we didn't want mushy potatoes. We want to still be able to taste our potato, cut into the potato, eat the potato. We don't want the potato to be mashed potatoes. And so when you cut this for your own serving, you can add jalapenos. You can add sour cream on top. I eat it with crackers. You don't have to put jalapenos and sour. You don't have to do none of that. You can eat it any way you want to. But this is what's for dinner on a Super Bowl day. My husband is taking his nap. His knee is bothering him. He needs another knee. See, once you have one surgery, you need another. I'm not going to let him fool with my back no more. I just have to deal with whatever I'm dealing with and you know, for the rest of my life, because I'm a firm believer. If y'all can't give me that stimulator, if I keep on letting them dig in my back, I'm going to get more and more scar tissue. And right now, see, I don't have no hardware in my back. But if they go back in my back again, they're going to have to put rods in my back. Then I've talked to people that's got rods in their back, and they told me you don't want them to put rods in your back. So how do you go from what to do? You know, I can live with the pain that I be in and the flare-ups before I end up getting rods put in my back. Then I got to deal with the rods. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like I have to just make a decision. So I don't think I can do it no more. And even down to social media, can I be quite honest with y'all? I really don't know how much longer I can do this because I this is just not my career. And it is different. And I think we're in a time of unrest. And when I see things and when God tell me things, I got to stay connected to see and to hear what God is saying. How many of y'all knew that Prophet Nathan that went to David and told him what he did? How many of y'all knew that that was David's cousin? How many of y'all knew that Bathsheba, her last baby, she named after him? Sometimes people got to tell you the truth and love you at the same time. Because you just couldn't go to the king and tell the king what he did. Nathan was a prophet and he told it in a different light. He didn't call David out, he gave him a parable. So I was just wondering how many of you knew that? Because sometimes when your season is up, just like God put me on here, he can politely move me when he gets ready, because he's gonna provide. He's gonna provide for me. Let me tell y'all something. I could go get on disability as I speak with everything that's medically wrong with my back. I don't choose to. If I didn't, my husband probably make, well, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't have to work. I like my own money. And that's why I thank him for always allowing me to bless people over here, to be able to buy groceries with y'all, to be able that we've done rent and light bills and honeycomb boxes. So it's a joy. When you learn how to be a giver, it heals you. Because I laid in the bed when I had my back surgery given, and it took my mind off of everything that I had to deal with. I knew I was going to have to learn how to walk. I knew it. I knew it. Anytime you have something like that, you know what? But who didn't go to physical therapy like they were supposed to? I just kept doing my exercises, pushing my back up, pushing it up and standing. It hurts, but I do it. Hold my core in. I knew I was getting healed when I could get back in my key that I was singing in. My key had went to a B flat. You couldn't put me in a C. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sing in no F. I couldn't sing in an E. I couldn't. I couldn't sing A. What is it? A minor. I couldn't sing in none of like this. So when I tell you the enemy ain't gonna be after me for no reason, he after me, cause I talk to the Lord, and I know I got videos. I can go back to 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024, and I told you everything he was showing me. I told y'all that it was gonna be a time of unrest. I told y'all that we were going to have to live together. I said, don't sell grandmama house. Whatever you do. I said, I'll buy them. I said, don't sell grandmama house. I said, don't get in no bunch of debt. Leave these cars alone. Everything. I told you. And I know I did. And you know what? It's the golden years, Andre, because people are living people gonna wait till it's too late. They gonna wait till it's too late. And you know how they say, you don't wait till the battle is over, shout now. I'm not gonna pay nobody to watch me. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna curse. I ain't gonna act a fool. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm somebody's wife. I'm a mother. I have a profession. I'm not doing it. I give y'all a Black History moment because Black history is our history if it was wrote right. It's a part of it. I'm not going to say American history until we get the things right, but it is a part of the history of the United States. If you can't stand to hear a Black History moment, and all you come over here to watch is a black person in the kitchen, I don't need your view anyway. I'm not seeking it. I'm not hunting. I'm not begging. I'm not looking. You gone. You pass through. People leave. I talked to a girl yesterday on TikTok. She told me I helped her with a battle, and she said, I don't go on Facebook. I ain't been since 2016 since my granddaddy died. All the young people on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, bingo. They all over there. And they doing their own things. Us relaxed people, us settled people, us grandmas, us wives. We over here on Facebook and YouTube. So we have to come to a conclusion. People ain't gonna be no food for you. Why you like people to curse? What does that do for you? Like, is it something like I ain't doing it. You got the right one. I'm not doing it. I got the liver from it. And I'm gonna tell you something, a dog won't need its own vomit. And that's the God honest truth. If I done been set free and I had to get on my knees, y'all don't know about tarrying for the Holy Ghost. And I had to ask God to fill me and take those things away from me, take bad thoughts away from me, take this fighting spirit I got away from me. That's why I say the enemy gonna call me out on something I know they can't do. I know you can't whoop my tail. Even if I had to fall to the ground and beat you on the ground, you can't whoop my tail. A lot of people swear they can do something, but they really can't. You can't. You can't. You wouldn't. And no man will ever step to me. And I got 7 strong. Them just brothers. That includes my husband. 6 plus 1. You'll never step strong. They ain't got nothing to do with no nephews or nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with no first cousins or nothing. If a man ever step to me, then the men take over. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You a man. What a man got to do dealing with a woman? You a man. Men need to stay out of women's business. My brothers often said, they'll never get in our business unless a man get in it or put their hands on us. But I feel like this, I can't, and I won't. I refuse to. I'm not going to. I don't need to. You know, thank you if you want to watch. If you don't want to watch, I feel better that you leave. And if you're over here trying to spy to tell something, you can't tell something on somebody that's saying it publicly. And you can't tell something on somebody that's grown. And if you tell, I'm like T.D. Jakes, what you gonna do with it? Now you done told something. And you done sold this card. Why you care if I block you? If you over here spying in the bushes to run and tell or to make up something, why are you mad if I block you? It didn't happen. Why would you block me if it didn't happen to you? That's a rule. You know, we had a rule over here. Me and the crew got a rule. They can steal food with whoever they want to. I don't care if I get into it with them. Because it didn't happen to them, it happened to me. So if you fall out with somebody, and I love you, but it didn't happen to you, that's what they say. But that ain't how I feel. You block my nephew or something, then I got to block you. That's just how I do things. I got some good nephews, and I feel like outside people can't come in and start picking. That's right, Andre. I'm going to tell you how I feel before I tell anyone else. Y'all, I don't regret helping people, but people mess my pages up. Helping people that I didn't know because they begging and asking. That stuff will mess your pages up. You see what I'm saying? And I have come to the conclusion that Like right now, I got so much joy and peace. I like over there on TikTok. And once I turn my thing on and see that my little restriction thing is off, I'm going back. And we rolling and rolling on the river. We are. And that, see, there's something about when you pray and you fast. The wheat and the tare will grow up together. But God will do the separating. And when you done went through something one time and two times and three times, you know, you gonna blame it on this one and blame it on that one. Then when the wheat and the tare grow up, if God do the separating, you don't try to put it together. He cut bone from marrow. But guess what? Now I went live that quick and got me $100 over there on TikTok because it showed how many diamonds I had. So I'll go back because I'm not gonna mess it up, and I'm gonna find out why did they do that, and they'll show me what to do, and then I'm gonna go through and find people and see. I'm gonna block them. I gotta take my time and go through, and I'm gonna block them, and then I can keep moving. So we got this in the oven. Yes, people, they are so. Let me tell you, do y'all know what unrest is? Do y'all realize the time that we in? Do y'all really realize what is going on? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I really don't. I don't. You better find something else to do because I don't think you really understand what's going on. Do you know? Y'all better quit getting in trouble. Did you know that they trying to send you to other countries if you get in trouble? They trying to send you to El Salvador. They're trying to send you to other countries to help house you. Have you seen the torture that prisoners go through in other countries? Have you ever seen that? Baby, American prisons are top notch compared to some of the places they talking about sending y'all. Do you realize you avocado, cherry, tomato lovers, you ain't finna see them unless you can get all of them out of California? Do you realize you wine drinkers, you little vodka mixers, you Patron lovers, you Don Julio, they get you Fulio. You gonna realize what's going on when you in the club and you order a Long Island tea and they come out there with an iced tea in a long glass with some lemon in a bottle and tell you to stir it up because you can't get your alcohol from Canada. I don't think y'all know what's going on. I don't really think you understand the seriousness of what's going on. The judges are having to block stuff that I don't know how many people's information has been leaked out. So if you send nasty pictures through text messages, your information not been leaked out. I don't even know if mine has. It's sad that we getting court orders to stop people from digging in our Social Security. I don't think y'all really do. So I'm not going to argue with people on here no more. This very app is against us. It's with 4547 on the DE on the y'all know what I'm saying. The DEI stuff. So when we don't get high numbers and when we don't get in circulation, y'all want to argue and keep playing childish stuff. Y'all want to think, oh, we're going to run you off. You can't run nobody off for nothing. You're going to run yourself because when this go away and you didn't save your money and do right with it, I don't know what to tell you because I ain't lending none. Y'all don't really know. I could blow your brains off. Y'all gonna see. Y'all think them eggs is something. Baby, this ain't got nothing to do with no bird flu. Because the same chicken you eating, them eggs laid. So if you can eat them eggs and them chicken prices didn't go up, I know you know people playing with you in your face. So When you get ready to sit down and quit being so immature and trying to hurt people, and then you finding yourself that you hurting yourself and you're not gaining knowledge because you still doing foolish stuff, then you come to realize I wasn't prepared. I didn't have my oil in my vessel and my lamp trim and burner. You can't borrow none of my oil. You better have oil in your vessel. The 5 wise and the 5 foolish, baby. You can't borrow no oil from me. I ain't gonna give you none. I don't care how many. I don't care. You can't borrow none from me. I ain't got none to share. None to share, none to spare. You can't borrow none, nothing not done. Because you should have been preparing. But you was too busy out here in these streets. Like Lee. So, when that happens, don't feel bad. I'm telling you, Tesla what? You can keep a Tesla. You can keep every new car on the lot right now. BM what? Nothing. Because they ain't going to be over here. You ain't got to worry. Your favorite phones. See, what y'all don't understand. It's kind of hard to be mad at China when you buying and eating off their China. When the phones we own is made in China, the computer stuff, they know stuff because we let them make stuff. They make our vehicles and parts, and they know things. They own more of us than we own ourselves. We trillions of dollars. Trillions. Unless one of y'all want to get on this hot plate. Unless one of y'all want to get on this hot plate and shake and strip like you hot and you want to drop it like it's hot, unless you get on this hot plate. We trillions in debt. And to other countries. Mainly China. So leave me alone. I'm the least of your worries. You done walked through my house. You done seen what I got. You done look. What I got is what I got. It is not going nowhere. It is paid for. It is not nothing but a simple house. But it's paid for. And I ain't wanting for nothing. And I'm not asking for nothing. So coming over here to bother me, baby, unless you're going to get on this hot plate and help them, Andrea, that's what I try to say. You got to drop it like it's hot. And they ain't going to do it. And we not listening. And you know what? Have y'all ever noticed? Andre, I'm going to tell you this because I know you know. Have you ever noticed? It wasn't that many people. It don't take a lot of people. I don't have to have 600 and 700 people on my live. I don't have to have 1,100. It don't take a lot of people. Harriet Tubman did not have a lot of people helping her. It took one woman that wasn't afraid to break boundaries to run over 300 people to freedom. It don't take a whole lot of people to have the mindset. It didn't take a whole lot of people. I just want you to hear this good, because some of y'all didn't go to history class. I thank Abraham Lincoln for keeping his word. But we had something to do for him to sign that Emancipation Proclamation. And that was, we had to win the Civil War. The slaves had to win it. We won it. It don't take much. Put somebody to the test. We won it. If we won it as a slave, for him to sign it, because he signed a preliminary one, which meant it was contingent. Contingent was upon us winning. And when we won, he kept his word. If there's a civil war this time, baby, we gonna win it again. Just like the Super Bowl today. The same team that won it last year got an opportunity to win it again this year. And guess what? It don't take a whole lot. Just use the little you got. You got to have faith. Let me tell you something. Harriet didn't have a lot of people backing her. Harriet had more people scared to help her make them runs. And when she started being successful, and a lot of people that was running with her, they were running for their lives. She was already free. So one person went back to go get over 300 people. So it don't take a whole lot. If y'all share me out right now, it's like I got, you can share me and it doubles me because you shared me. And some woman had a nerve to say, be this cooking lady that's got a lot of people, 3 million on her page. Soon as she go live, she have 7,000 people on her live. You don't have that many. Well, thank you. And that's because her people support her. Another lesson learned. My point. We don't support each other. We get mad at each other. Yes, she was a person of another, but she let me know, well, Brenda, she turns hers on and she has 7,000 times she turns it on. And she goes live sometimes and she has 30,000 by the time her live is up. And we fussing and we bragging because we got 1,000. We bragging because we got 800. We bragging because we done hit 1,500. We bragging because we had this many. The most I used to get was 5,000. I never had that opportunity. But nobody is talking about the young lady on TikTok that's got the autism girls that just met Ariana Grande. And if you go look at her live from this weekend, she's made over 500,000 just for posting her stuff. If you know how diamonds work, and if you know she got 12 million views, and every 100,000 is $1,000 over there, nobody's talking about how God is blessing her. Nobody's talking about that her kids with autism are getting to live their dreams and go to Disney World. No, because we mad. That lady up there explaining to people today on TikTok, us, telling lies on her daughter saying she pinched somebody, she scratched somebody. Ain't nobody talking about that. Over 500 for the weekend. For the weekend. Not for the year. Over. And that's US dollar money. If you go count her money up, every video, 12 million, 50 million, 10 million views. Ain't nobody talking about her when she went live, having 30 and 40 and 50,000 people watching her. Because her daughter said she ripped my Ariana Grande shirt. And they tried to mess with her, us, her own people. And they tried to take her off of the page. But enough of us fought back. Enough of us said, we ain't letting y'all do it. Y'all notorious for building people up and tearing them down. And they said, you're not going to build these people up and tear them down because they special needs. The mama and the kids, special needs. And they didn't ask for this. Y'all made them famous. So therefore, y'all not going to tear them down. And they ain't calling themselves famous. I ain't never called myself famous. Baby, you ain't famous. Let me tell you, if you ain't famous on if you ain't known on every app, and if you ain't got no promotionals, and you ain't got no celebrities reaching out to you, and you ain't got nobody, if you ain't Tabitha Brown, if you ain't even this lady with her 2 daughters, meeting Ariana Grande, getting free everything, you ain't famous. If it make you feel good, you around everyday people that's watching you, and you're an everyday person. Why you want to be famous? If that's what you want, I don't want it. Put all that back in the refrigerator for more. We'll leave this out. I don't need it. I am so happy just being me. I really am. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with me. I don't have to be all those other things. Yeah, it's in the oven. The potato poncho is in the oven. I don't have to worry. And so when the potato poncho comes out, I will thank y'all that gave me a super um you can put that in there. Put this in there. Well, we're gonna leave this out for that one. And we gotta stop. We got so many things. I got so I told my other people that used to be on here that left because I didn't like what happened the first 10 days. Andre, I told them I would ease up. Listen to me, nephew. Andre Walton was my first nephew. Now he goes and he comes back. I don't know him personally. He don't have to stay on here. When Andre used to watch me every day, all day long, we talked on the phone. We were shut down, honey. Wasn't no states moving. We were in a pandemic. I had the best time. Y'all helped me get through COVID and everything. But nephew, the first 10 days, being who I am, I had to really pull myself back in. People didn't want you to say nothing, talk about it. I couldn't sit here. Like that song said I wasn't going to tell nobody. But I couldn't keep it to myself. The first 10 days of this new presidency put me in a dilemma. I was livid because I knew that 2025 was real, Project 2025. And what made me so mad is that people that say they love you and compassionate with you and you done baked cakes for and you done prayed for, they left me. They left. I don't have to shout their name out. I don't see it. They won't click on. They won't click on and give me a view and say, hey, they might be in the shadows. They ain't nothing going on in their life that's serious. They was here every day up until that mess started with all that signing for the first 10 days. Now I don't have to talk about it every day. I'm just watching. I'm watching and I'm praying. Because people want you to stay, and some people don't, they can't articulate enough to really expound on it. But I'm the one. I am the one, the two, and the three. I can. I'm a researcher. I do my homework. There's things, I'm on top of it. Gene P. Conley send me stuff. I'm not going to sit here. I'm going to be a Harriet Tubman for me and mine. But them first 10 days, honey, they will mess with whatever. Whether it's your anxiety, whether it was just too much. And then to turn around, when you show me who you are, I really am going to treat you the way you showed me. I really am. And if they come back through speaking, I won't know. It won't be no name shouting. You'll catch my drift. Because this is sad to be living in this day and age, but it's not unexpected. What keeps me in perfect peace is one, I got joy. Okay, let me help somebody out before I go. And the joy of the Lord is my strength. The second thing that keeps me in perfect peace is because I know in the end we win. And I know if I stay connected to God and keep praying and keep trusting Him, I'm not going to go through no mark of no beast. Baby, I'm not. He going to get His people out of Him before the mark of the beast comes. I ain't. Maybe we do need to dry out. We ain't thinking right. Maybe Canada do need to keep their liquor. Because, baby, you notice who we were getting the stuff from we needed the most. He stopped that thing for 30 days. Them tariffs. Because it wasn't going to be no alcohol. Our medications. It wasn't finna be no nice cherry tomatoes and avocados and corn oil. Cause I ain't going back to the field. Y'all know what is gonna happen if I go back. I'm setting them on fire. I'm peeing in everything. Cross contaminant. I don't care what you say. We all gonna look like we on Ozempic and Manjaro. Baby, we all gonna look like we zip bound. We all gonna be in skinny jeans. We gonna be in acid wash jeans, boots with the fur. Tracy done it to her. I don't care, cause I said buy freezers. I said put up your flour, cornmeal, ride it. You can buy them little fresh things and put in there so that the bugs don't get in there. Stock up your rice, your beans, your dry stuff. I said get canned milk. I could care less about an egg. Make sweet bread. You can fry a sweet biscuit if you just want some cake. And make them thin and lay them. Honey, make it some crepes or something. I'm not paying that much for no eggs. I done told Ava, you won't be getting no eggs. I'm not paying $17 and $18 for a dozen of eggs. You're going to have to get somebody else. You're going to have to get the bird flu to do it. Because I'm the one that flew over the cuckoo's nest. I just won't have it. When my doctor told me, do you want these bone spurs? If you don't want them, don't you drink no more Pepsis. I ain't drunk a Pepsi since 2009. I ain't had a Coca-Cola since 2009. And at first I used to want one. Especially a Pepsi with a plain pack of chips. A plain Lay's. Baby, I'm finna grow my own potatoes. They done dried out. I'm gonna pot them this week.
Here's one of them.
They done dried out now. I can pot them. They dry. Now I can get ready to pot it. Because it's dried out now.
Where you gonna grow them? Huh?
The bud. And I'm
Where
gonna
you
pot
gonna
these
grow
and I'm gonna
them?
see if I can grow them.
Where you gonna
I'm
grow them?
gonna go to Lowe's and get me one of my pans. I'm gonna see how well I do with
I
it.
thought you could have a garden to
Yeah.
grow stuff.
I just won't have them. I'm sorry. It's all right. I just won't bake no cakes. God is got a sense of humor. To me, that's saying, well, you can't bake no cakes, you ain't got no eggs, so you out of business. I'm gonna supply your needs. My needs are gonna be supplied. My wants may not. I may want to go on a vacation, but I can't. I may want to do some things. I can't. You may have to give up your nails. You may have to give up your expensive makeup. You may have to learn how to moisturize your face at home and not go to Ulta. I'm not going to Target. Target no longer will get no more of my money. I'm not going to Walmart. I don't go anyway.
You do, I thought.
When do I go to Walmart? Unless you and Daddy go. They don't never have no buckets. How many times you done seen me go to Walmart? During the holidays. Exactly. Say it out loud.
One,
Say it out loud.
two.
Say it out loud.
1, 2.
2 times. Cause my husband went. I do go to Costco. I'm not renewing my Sam's membership. Even though they do have good ice cream. I'm not. I'm on protest in silence. You don't want my money. I told y'all over and over when I tried to teach y'all how to save your money. I told y'all over and over. The Jewish people keep their money, they dollar in their community. We don't. They money stay within them 100%. Ours don't even come back in our community 50%. We don't get our own money back. Segregation messed us up. I just told y'all about Washington, D.C. I just told y'all about U Street. How successful it was until segregation hit. That didn't mean we were supposed to stop supporting our own businesses. And I'm going to support local farms. I ain't got to go in no store. Y'all better find y'all a farm. Y'all better find some people with some chicken houses. Or get your own chickens. And grow them chickens. how to do it. We are the original pioneers. We put Thanksgiving together. We brought in watch night. What? Now we don't want to go to watch night and they having it. And they don't even know why we had it. And we had it because we were going to be free and we couldn't tell time. So we stayed up from the rising of the sun to the going down of the sun. Kind of cool. Kente held his son up like that. We don't speak nothing over hours no more. We ain't superstitious about nothing. Go to your local farmers. Buy you a whole cow. Buy you a whole hog. Go together in with somebody.
That is sweet.
Go in with somebody and split the cost. See, a lot of people are not really worried because the middle class is being affected. I told you, if they can get rid of us middle class, we a third world country. And it said that wicked will be turned into hell and to yourself and all nations that forget God. And baby, we done forgot them. Don't pull these things off. Put that back up there. I didn't come by for a long time, but I ain't coming back tonight or today. When I get off of here, I'm not going to go to nobody else's page because I'm sick of Country Wayne and with this Amber and Anthony and Shayla mess. I done had enough of it. Because Wayne should have shut that down a long time ago. I'm going to go back over to TikTok. I'm going to talk to my people over there. I'm going to find out what I need to do and why did it happen. And they'll help me out. They'll help explain it to me. Because it's too many people over there that get into it and hate on people. And I know they get them all the time. I be on live. And they say, ooh, you got a restriction, get off. Ooh, you got a restriction. And they come back. They say, okay, I'm back. So I'm just going to go back over there and see what I did. You got local farmers support them. They need it because, you know, these local farmers was told a lie. I don't know if y'all know it. You know how it say such and such for farmers, 45, 40, 47 for farmers. They wasn't for farmers. Farmers didn't get all the money they were supposed to get to hold them. And now, if you get any money from the government, you're not supposed to be a part of that DEI takeaway. Because that meant you had to do equal opportunity employer if you got at least 10,000 from the United States government. But that musky busky, he is creeping around. He too creepy. He came to the Center of Disease Control. They messing with federal employees. You are a federal employee until tomorrow. That's the day. Everybody's supposed to return back to work. He is went in there trying to take over and overturn passwords and saying people are stealing. You can't support just black farmers, baby. You got to support all farmers. Food don't have no color. If you want to eat and you don't want to pay the overhead prices, go to your local farmers. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you. We got to quit making this be just about race. This is about middle class. I keep telling y'all over and over. Yeah, he messing with the Treasury Department. And it's not right. Let me tell you something. These federal employees didn't just wake up and say, we working from home. They didn't. People would begin to work at home because of the pandemic. And then some people realized downsizing apartments, you could work at home, it saved money. So now tomorrow, I pray the people report back. Because he's already said if you don't report in tomorrow, that's automatic termination. And I know some people, it was working good for them because they got babies. They didn't have to pay daycare no more. They didn't have to do all these things that's so expensive. Put that down there. But we got so much. Listen, we got so much to pray for. Thank you, YouTube, for the heart, for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I do, because that means I got just as many thumbs as I got people on here. That means y'all did share.
I'm on here.
Yes, that's right, Paula. COVID did it. And then some people, after they were there, they realized they were running the companies and that they could still run it from home. I know my daughter's company downsized. She work at home because her person she works with lives in another state. And so it made no sense to keep the overhead of those commercial buildings going. You got to have commercial insurance for those buildings. You got to have commercial, your lights, whatever, gas, whatever. So, hey, Gloria, Giant, how you doing? So it was easier to just work from home. That's all. That's it, and that is really all. And daycare is so expensive. I know inner city daycare, you might as well stay at home as much as you got to pay for your child to go to daycare. And that's the truth. But it's just a time of unrest. People don't have no joy. They're not happy. They don't have no strength. And I ain't gonna keep y'all on here. This will be out. I can make y'all a video of how it turned out. But this is not my speed right now. I'm gonna tell you what my speed is. My speed is to chill. My speed is to read my word and pray, and to be watching as well as praying and asking God, don't let it happen. God, don't do it. God, have mercy. It is not to be aggravated over childish, immature stuff. If you don't like me and I don't like you, then we agree we don't like each other. If you don't like me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. That's it. It ain't nothing else to do. That's it, and that's all. I don't have time. There's bigger things that's going on than whether a person like you or not. Didn't your mama teach y'all that? If don't nobody want to play with y'all, quit begging. I tell Avery that. Don't I tell you, if don't nobody want to be your friend, then move on. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be begging nobody to be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
I check your, what you say, Andre? I'll check you soon, TK. Okay, baby. I love you. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna be your friend. You go to church with people every day that don't like you. You go to church. Did you hear I say where you go? You go to church with people. I said to church. You go to church with people. Avery, give me that brown rag that don't like you. Over there. That's my dish. You go to church with people that don't like you.
What are you doing?
I just don't care what's going on with you in your life. People used to tell me when they knew I deal with limited stuff. You ain't cooking today? Pop, who cook every day? Did you cook? I ain't cooking it every day. And I look at other people, they say, come on, sweetheart. Go with me in my yard. And it's all right. Bye-bye. Please, find you somebody else to run. And then when they all go away, I can turn my camera off and be like, it is well with my soul. It was a good run. I had fun. And guess what? You think if this app go away or anything, I'm going to quit living? I'm going to still be right here in my house where I live. Until the Lord call me home. And I'm gonna still be doing stuff. You just can't see it, like I can't see what's going on in your house. I'm gonna still be in here cooking. I sure am. I'm gonna still be in here baking. You remember when I was down and sick and didn't come live for a week? Y'all still watched other people. Y'all ain't gonna come to my funeral. Y'all ain't even gonna send flowers. But I'm still have a funeral. Y'all can't make it. You can't make it. I still gotta give account of everything I done in my life. I'm just on here chatting with y'all. Who wanna chat, stay. Who don't go. This ain't my life. You not getting 3-4 times with me in no day. I got stuff to do. Sit around here on no live all day long. I won't be able to get nothing. I won't be able to clean my house, do no laundry. You can't even get no poo time. You can't get no nothing from your nothing. Cause you trying to chase a dollar. I ain't chasing it. My mama taught me to have good credit when I left her house. I ain't just starting on mine. Watch out, baby. You want them to see you?
Yeah.
You can't tell them that.
Alright.
Come
Then,
on. Avery, go on now. Yes or no? No or yes? Avery hanging around because she's hungry. Thank you. Somebody on here gave them to me. Back when they was sending me 127,000 earrings from Afghanistan.
That keeps popping up for some reason.
Tell Afghanistan we made it. We got a lot of enemies. Hey.
Stop me again. Hey.
Ain't nobody commenting. I'm gonna get off of
Facebook.
Facebook. Ain't nobody commented since you did.
Huh?
Ain't nobody commented since you did. I mean, not Facebook, but YouTube.
I did. Look.
That's why I said you the last person coming. So listen, YouTube. I'm gonna let y'all drop y'all off.
Drop it.
And y'all can share, but y'all ain't talking to nothing.
Wait. Drop the mic.
Millicent, I haven't seen you in so long, but I'm glad you still support me. All right, YouTube. I'll post it. I'm gonna see y'all later.
Goodbye.
YouTube. Goodbye.
Mommy.